Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum everyone. I am Abu Musa Muhammad Ayatullah, CEO, Noor Travel Corporation. You know, Noor Travel Corporation working with potential students who are interested study in Malaysia. So today we have two guests. So I would like to uh, request them to introduce our prospective students.
Hello, okay, I'm Nurul Ashiqin. I'm an Azimah is from Student Recruitment Office from Mutimedia University.
Thank you, dear audience. Tag your friends and relatives. These live sessions who are interested to know Multimedia University in Malaysia. So, if you think you have questions, so, on our comment box or uh, Facebook inbox, then you will get the answer from our guest instantly through our live sessions. সো আশা করছি আপনারা সবাই আমাদের এই লাইভ সেশনটা শুরু থেকে শেষ পর্যন্ত দেখবেন। I hope you will get all uh, info about Multimedia University. So, Blue Travel Corporation working since 2014 as a student consultancy firm in Bangladesh. On the other hand, the beginning of TM MMU 1994 and established as a university between 1996 to 1997. Now, MMU QS ranking 1001 to 1200 in the world. So in these 20 years, 28 years, 70,000 more students passed through door of Multimedia University. So now we are going to discuss about faculties courses, tuition fees, scholarship, and credit transfer facilities from our guest.
Okay, presentation.
University, the first Malaysian private university. In 1997, the Malaysian government took steps to transform from one that was goods and export-centric towards one that relied on digits. Its establishment, Multimedia University has grown in size, in stature, and in impact, both within Malaysia and across the globe. Now, Multimedia University is widely regarded and trusted for its innovative and useful programs. The university is trusted in and assessment organizations across the world. Their trust is expressed in various rankings, agreements, and partnerships with the university. In fact, MMU currently holds a unique position as one of the most preferred university across various industries in Malaysia. This preference is a result of years of hard work of MMU. From the get-go, MMU has made it a point that it is part of the international community. It drew talent, input, and the knowledge from across the globe, and its deliverables were also to be enjoyed worldwide. Furthermore, by thinking in terms of helping various industries secure better qualified personnel, MMU has been able to come up with cutting-edge academic programs, some of which have no parallel within the country or even the hemisphere. Areas of national interest, which include financial engineering and content creation. Of course, MMU graduates are so sought after not only for their strong technical know-how, but also because their strength Our academicians are also active. Throughout the years, they have collectively proven themselves to be very prolific, not just within the confines of academia, but also in the development of their respective industries. In short, MMU has led the private higher education sector in Malaysia for more than 20 years because it has played an active role in the development of the nation. Where other institutions teach, we inspire. Where other institutions draw a map, we take the leap forward. Where other institutions opine, we do. The future is filled with uncertainty. What is certain, however, regardless of the myriad issues that MMU will find.
Belum.
Yes, it's done. Uh, please unmute your side. Miss Nurul Ashini, unmute your side, please.
Yes. Wait, yeah.
Yes. All right, no problem. Please. Yeah. Hello. Do you want to show another slide? Miss Nurul Hokashini, unmute please from your side, please.
Hello.
Yeah. Hi.
Hi.
Dear audience, just joined Azimah Mahmood, Assistant Manager of International Department at MMU. Now I requested her to introduce himself to our prospective student.
So I will share my screen now.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Before start,
So
you can introduce yourself.
okay, all right. So hi everyone. My name is Azimah Muhammad. I'm from the Student Recruitment Office, MMU or Multimedia University. So today, I and my colleague and I, Miss Noor Ashiqin, so we will share about MMU. So more on their program, as you mentioned earlier, for the scholarship, recruitment, and so on. So I will share my screen. All right. Can you see my screen now?
Not yet. Not yet.
Okay. All right. So first thing first, welcome to MMU or Multimedia University. So based on our name, which is multimedia, so we are more focused on more like multimedia, so that we have a program that are related to multimedia, IT, engineering. We also have like computer science, IT, business management. We do have from foundation until PhD. So as you saw from the previous university, so it's already mentioned earlier that we are the first Malaysia first private university in Malaysia.
Kak
So
Azimah
we have been in
please.
the industry since 1997. So mostly currently like we are already on the 27 years in the industry. We are under Telecom Malaysia, which is TM, one of the biggest telecommunication company in Malaysia. All right. So this is one of the reason maybe if like the student are asking me on why they should study in MMU is because of the diversity. So
Yes, yes.
currently, we do have a student population which is around 16,000 students, which is 10,000 in our Cyberjaya campus. So we do have two campus. One is in Cyberjaya and then one is in Malacca campus. And then currently we have successfully graduates, highly skilled graduates from our both campuses. We do have more than 70,000 graduates. And then for international students, so this is what I mentioned for the diversity. So we do have currently more than 1,400 international students from like if you like you refer to the chart beside which is we have in terms of population we have Bangladeshi student, we do have from student from India, Sudan, Egypt, Yemen, China, Indonesia, Pakistan, Jordan, um, which is from 70 countries. Currently we have students from 70 countries. And then this is the campus. We do have two campus. One is in Cyberjaya, one is in Malacca campus. So for these two campuses, the program is different. So it's based on the program that you choose. So there's like clear a program that you are interested will be only in Malacca campus or will be only in Cyberjaya campus. So our Cyberjaya campus is located in a very good location, which is around 3 to 40 minutes from LIA, our international airport, and then 30 minutes, 30 minutes from airport, from KLIA airport, and then like 30 to 40 minutes to Kuala Lumpur, KL. So like for weekend, if like the student interested, maybe like they want to go to see the KLCC, the Twin Tower, Petronas Twin Tower, they can like just go by MRT, then they can arrive in KL. So that's Cyberjaya campus. From Malacca campus, it will be around like 2 hours from Kuala Lumpur. Our main campus is in Cyberjaya. So this is all the faculty that we have in Cyberjaya and also in Malacca. We do have a SIG faculty in Cyberjaya campus and another faculty which is another four faculties in Malacca campus. Then this is the program that we have currently, which is we do have six domain. We do have IT, computer science. We have business accounting, business management, economy. So we have also accounting. We do have engineering. We have strategic communication, creative multimedia, cinematics art, and also law. But for our law program, it's only for postgraduate, which is for master and PhD. Moving on to, see, this is the area of studies that we do have. For engineering, it will be 4 years duration of study for a bachelor, while the rest is only 3 years duration of study. For computer science or IT, we do have a few specialization, same as like for engineering, business management, creative multimedia, cinematics art, strategic communication, and law. So, for example, if the student are interested to go for computer science, our computer science is a bit different is because we have 3 years duration of study for computer science, but during the first year, the student we will teach them on the basic of computer science first before they can proceed to choose their specialization starting from their second year onwards. So for computer science, we do have specialization in software engineering, cybersecurity, data science, game development, and also AI. And then for IT, we also have a few specialization, which is in IT information system, data communication and working, business intelligence, analytical, security technology, and so on. So for engineering, we have also robotics, computer telecommunication, and so on. Same for business and management. I believe like all the information, details information, you can find in our website or in our brochure. Um, Yes, so we do have a new program which is a massive media design, which is under creative multimedia domain. So that's a new program that we introduced. The same for digital enterprise management, which is under business or management domain, which is a new program that we introduced for the student. Then, okay, so we do have, as I mentioned previously, we also have the postgraduate, which is the PG program. So we do have master by coursework or master by research. So for master by coursework, we do have two options. The student need to be fully in Malaysia, which is by coursework, and then we also have by coursework by fully ODL, which is the student can be either in Bangladesh or any other country, and then the syllabus or the program will be fully online, doesn't need to be present physically in Malaysia. We also have master by research and also PhD, which is for by our research program we have it as hybrid, in which student doesn't need to be in Malaysia fully. They are required to be in Malaysia minimum 120 days throughout their studies. So it's more convenient for the student, because previously in MMU it is compulsory for research student to be in Malaysia, but we change the requirement for them to be at least in Malaysia for around like minimum 120 days throughout their studies. And then for our coursework program, minimum usually for coursework will be like around minimum 1 year, maximum 3 years. The same for by research, but for PhD the minimum is 2 years duration of study. So we do have exchange program for our undergraduate students. Currently, we do have active exchange program with student from Pakistan and also from Russia. But we do have also like a few country, which is Indonesia, Japan, Korea, UK, Belgium, France, and Germany. So for this exchange program, usually in who are in their bachelor study, they can join for exchange program for about like 1 semester, maybe 4 months, for them to have like experience, cultural exchange, and also study environment with our partner university or with our partner, um, yes, university that we have. Then we do have the articulation pathway. This is for the bachelor degree student who are interested to further their final year with our partner university in such as like UK, Australia, and New Zealand. This is currently what we have as our articulation pathway, but we are trying to explore more on the opportunity for the articulation pathway. So, for example, if the student are taking for a Bachelor of Computer Science in MMU, they can go the first 2 year with MMU, and then if their final year or their third year they decide to further their study with our partner university, then they can choose to go for Hull University Business School, which is in UK. So it's based on the student convenience. So let's say if like during their first year, second year study, they find like they love MMU, they want to stay in MMU, then they can finish 3 year in MMU. But let's say if they want to further with another university which is outside Malaysia, then they can choose this program, but need to make sure that the student have a very good CGPA throughout their studies in MMU, and also need to keep in mind that the fees will be based on the partner university. So, for example, if they are going for Hull University, so the final year will be followed fees from Hull University, and at the end of their bachelor study, the certificate and transcript will be issued or will be provided by our partner university. Then, so this is a tuition fee. Roughly for our tuition fee, it will be around 400 of sorry 4,000 to 4,700 USD per year. So it's based on the program. Then, for master and PhD by research, I believe our fees is affordable because it will be only 960 USD per year for our research program. But for the bachelor, we will charge based on per semester. And then I think you can check more details in our website or in our brochure for the details of the course study. Okay, so for foundation will be 1 year. Diploma currently we are not accept diploma from Bangladeshi student unless if the student can provide us with the IGCSE or O level equivalency. But for SSC, we don't accept for diploma. Then we do have bachelor, which is for a bachelor. We do have 4 years for engineering, while 3 years for the other program. And then master, as I mentioned earlier, maybe minimum 1 year, maximum 3 years, and then PhD minimum 2 years and maximum 5 years. And so this is the scholarship that we do have. First, for foundation student who are accepted to our foundation program, so they are eligible to apply for the 20% discount of we call it a scholarship for the foundation. But let's say if the student have very good result, which is like they obtain minimum 4 A's and above for their O level or SSC, then they can apply for the 50%. And then for the bachelor program, bachelor student, we do have the 10% rebates for international student who have received their offer letter and then they are registered, then they can apply for the 10% rebates. We do have up until 50% scholarship for bachelor student, but however, we will evaluate them based on their first long trimester result, bachelor study in MMU. So if they have a very good CGPA during their bachelor degree in MMU, which is it's mentioned here, which is first long trimester for bachelor degree with a good CGPA 3.50 and until 3.74 can apply for the 35% discount. Sorry, 35% scholarship. Or if like have a very good result, which is like 3.75 and above 4.00, then can apply for the 50% scholarship. So the scholarship, MMU merit scholarship, is entitled throughout the study year, but the student need to maintain CGPA 3.33 during their second weeks onwards. Sorry, second
Second
semester
year,
on,
second semester.
right? Okay. Yes, semester, second semester. So first
Right.
semester, first long trimester, need to make sure get a very good CGPA, minimum 3.50, and then apply for the scholarship. And then the second semester, just maintain 3.33. Okay. All
Okay.
right. So we move on with the MMU research scholarship. So we do have a 100% scholarship for the research program.
Mhm.
However, we will check based on the CGPA during their bachelor degree or master. So let's say if like it's above 3.60 and above, then they can eligible to apply for the scholarship. And then for master by research, they need to have like minimum 2 index journal for them to be eligible to apply for the scholarship. So for this scholarship, um, we do have like quota or limitation for the research scholarship. The student need to apply, and then after that, they need to register, which is active in program. Then they also need to go for the interview session in order for us to evaluate either the student um, eligible to get the scholarship or not. So it's a have like a few stages for this scholarship. So for all the undergraduate and also the postgraduate scholarship, you can check details through our website. So it will be updated throughout the semester. Same for the deadline. Then okay, so we do have a few per mata in MMU. Our alumni, we call it as per mata dunia in bahasa Melayu, which is Permata Dunia. Alright, so this is a few of our Permata Dunia, which is a very notable alumni. So we have like the Noor which is the CEO of IX Telecom, which is we do have the a few animator or animation, famous animation. I'm not sure if like famous in Bangladesh or not, but it's called as Upin Ipin. It's very famous in like Malaysia, Indonesia, Singapore. All right. We also have the previous Minister of Finance from Maldives, and also we do have the CEO and co-founder for the Plus Energy. So this is I mentioned earlier, which is the Upin Ipin. I'm not sure if like it's familiar to you or not, but this is a very famous animation, basically in Malaysia, Indonesia, Singapore. So these two are actually our alumni. So they are from Bachelor of Animation. Then after they finish their study, they are part of the team that create Open and Ipin, and also another white animation that which are I think Mekamato, I believe it's like also famous in Japan, if I'm not mistaken, in Japan. Mm. So this is our a few of our very good alumni. Then for the hostel or for the facilities, we do provide hostel. We do have the on-campus and off-campus option. So for the on-campus option, so it will be around the campus area. However, there's no aircon for the on-campus accommodation. So that's why if the student they need aircon for them to like sleep or whatsoever, it's better for them to choose the outside accommodation. So for the on-campus accommodation, we do have like basic facilities. We do have like um, iron room, pantry, laundry, convenience store, and so on. So this is like the option for both campus. We do have in Cyberjaya and also in Melaka campus. And then we do have also the off-campus accommodation. But for the off-campus accommodation, I believe there's no um, worries because in terms of the accessibility for the accommodation is very convenient for both campuses. For example, if like Sabataya campus will be around like 5 to 10 minute walks, the student can already arrive at their accommodation. So there's no issue on that. And then they also it's more flexible for them for the off-campus accommodation. They can choose their own um, room. Because in our on campus, we can't afford to give student for the single room. So either twin sharing or triple sharing. So for the off campus, they can go or they can choose to go for the single room, or maybe if that they have friend, they can like choose to go for a twin sharing, and then they can choose like how based on their convenience for the off campus, because we do have some authorized agent for the hostel for the accommodation, in which student can get in touch with the authorized agent to get the required accommodation based on their preferences. So this is the average that we have for both campuses for the off-campus accommodation. All right. So these are the facilities. Although MMU is a private university, but in terms of facilities, I believe we do have a complete facilities because we have like swimming pool, we have stadium, we have cinema. This is more like facilities which related to the program that student will use. So for example, if cinema, it's more like for the cinematics art student. We do have the mock-up studio, which is the cinematics art student. We do have a gymnasium. We do have library hall. Labs for all the program that we have. So, for example, we have labs for engineering, IT, computer science, management, and so on. Right. So this is another facilities that we have. We do have like the collaboration with MCMC and Huawei. So we do have the digital home. We also have smart farming, which is mostly used for the postgraduate student for their research. We do have the medical innovation labs under FCI. Then we do have the trading labs for management student. We do have the visual effects labs for creative multimedia student, and also the ZTE lab. So the requirements for the program, it will be based on the program that the student choose. So for foundation, usually they need to have a minimum 5C. Then in MMU, it is compulsory for the student to have IELTS or TOEFL or e-lingo skill, because I'm not sure, because there is like some question on why we do are required you to provide the English requirements, but in MMU we do um, sorry, it's compulsory for the student to provide us with um, IELTS or TOEFL if they are from a non-English school, which is like, for example, if they are taking IGCSE, then we can waive the English requirement. But if the student are from SSC, then the English requirements is compulsory. For bachelor, we can provide the conditional offer letter for the student who doesn't have English requirements. However, they need to submit to us the English requirement before the class start, or if cannot, they need to go for our English preparatory program, which is EPP, for about 4 months or maybe 1 year based on their level of English. And then that EPP program is not a concurrent program. The student need to finish their EPP first, get the required marks, get the required English requirement, which is IELTS or maybe TOEFL. Then after that, they can go for their bachelor program. right? So this is the requirement for the IELTS for all program foundation 4.0. For the degree, um, for the IT, computer science, engineering, applied communication will be 5.0. But for business management, accounting, creative multimedia, cinematics art will be 5.5, finance 6.0, and also for postgraduate engineering 5.0, but all the other program will be 6.0. All right. So for the online application, I think your team is already aware on how to do the application, which is like you can just submit the application through online. If like the application is for undergraduate, we can issue offer letter within 3 to 5 working days. But if postgraduate, it will take time. Maybe around like for by research will be a minimum 20 working days. It's because the reason why we need more time because you need to go undergo for the admission procedure, and then we need to go for the faculty recommendation and all that, so it will take time on that particular part. So for postgraduate it will take more times. So once the offer letter is ready, the student can start to apply for the visa. The university will assist on that part. You just need to submit all the required documents, and then around 4 to 6 weeks, if there is no issue, you can the student can get the visa approval letter or the VAL. Then the student can start to arrange their traveling, which is apply for the SCV and so and all that. Then travel to Malaysia and then start your program. So for the intake for next year, we do have because currently we're already closed for the October intake. For the next year, we do have the April, August, and also October intake.
All right,
Okay,
it's
so
complete.
I think that's only from my side. Have any questions?
Yes, we have many questions from our students.
Yeah,
Uh,
sure.
Yes, students, as earlier we mentioned, so we have discussed a lot of things about MMU. I hope you will get a, concept about MMU. So the best part is an authorized representative of uh, Multimedia University. We are working only for potential students who are uh, interested to study with MMU. So now we are going to take questions. Uh, Hi, Julkarnain Kaderi. Do you have Bachelor of Business in Online like degree from Bangladesh without traveling to Malaysia?
Okay. Currently we do have online program for Bachelor of Management, which is it's a 5 year study, and also it's part-time study. But the requirement is that you need to have also HSC and also IELTS, which is English requirements, in order for the student to be eligible to apply for the Bachelor of Management online study.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Julkar. I hope you will get the answer. Right. If you're interested, then let us know. We will guide you. Uh, so, second question: what type of transport student can use to reach MMU? Public transport.
We do have a few, such as, for example, one is Grab. We do have Grab, which is more convenient in our both campuses. If like in Cyberjaya, we also have the MRT station, which is around like 5 to 10 minutes from MMU.
Mhm.
And then we do have a few options actually. MRT, we do have the ERL, we do have like the uh, yes, K- KTM is like a bit far, which is we have like MRT, ERL, and also the Grab.
All right. Thank you. Okay, another questions. MMR Asib, do you have a scholarship or research program?
Yes, we do have scholarship for research program, but it will be based on your CGPA during your bachelor study. So let's say if like you have a very good CGPA, which is minimum 3.60 and above during your bachelor, or maybe because I'm not sure you are intended to go for a master or for a PhD. But let's say for master, during your bachelor, you need to have minimum 3.60 and above. While for master, if you are taking master by coursework, you need to have minimum 3.60 and above. Or if like you are taking master by research, then you need to have minimum 2 index journal. for you to be eligible to apply, but there will be like another what session, which is like more interview and all that.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Asif, for the questions. If you are interested, then let us know. Okay, for next step. And another questions: how you assure student security in case medical emergency?
Medical emergency.
In campus. Uh,
Ah, okay. All right. So in terms of security, I believe there is no issue with the security because we do have like security in every building in the university. But for the medical, around like 5 minutes from the university, we do have a hospital. Yes, Hospital of Cyberjaya. So on that, I believe the student don't need to worry. Mm.
all right. Thank you. Okay. So, another question, Mr. Masud Jaman, want to details scholarship opportunity for MBA.
Okay. So for the MBA, we don't have any scholarship. However, currently we do have uh not scholarship. What we call it is apa ni nama dia? MBA kita lowerkan price dia. Saya lupa lah.
Rebate.
Rebate, yes. We do have like around 15% rebates for our MBA tuition fee. So starting this October intake, but for you, Masuk Zaman, maybe you can apply for the March intake later. So for starting this October intake, we give 15% rebate for our master by coursework program.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Masud Jaman, for your questions. All right. So, uh, are you allowing a spouse with the student for master's or PhD program?
Master and PhD, yes, the student can apply for the dependent visa. However, the student need to be in Malaysia in order for them in order for the student to start the process for the visa. So the student need to be in Malaysia, and then they cannot bring their spouse first in MMU because they need to complete all the procedure first. Only then the spouse can come with them in MMU.
Okay. All right. So, Mr. Masum, he wrote a lot of things about us. So already he is in Malaysia and by master's program, right? So thank you, Mr. Masood, recommended us to all. And so our another student, Mr. Ifaz Rafi, all right? So he asked to know any time direction or time restriction on the campus accommodation.
If I'm not mistaken, usually around like 12 p.m. for the restriction.
Sorry.
12 p.m. 12 midnight. 12 midnight. Currently 11 to 12, if I'm not mistaken.
All right. So we're going to another questions. Tasmia Mishu, can you tell me about PhD in management?
Okay, so for the PhD in management, it will be a research program. It's a hybrid currently in MMU. So for Miss Tasmiha, you doesn't need to be in Malaysia throughout your study year. So you just need to be in Malaysia minimum 120 days during your study years. So for PhD in management or for international student, you can study minimum 2 years and then maximum 5 years. Then the application for our PhD program, we open throughout the year. There's no deadline. So basically, you can apply anytime. So for this program, it is compulsory for you to have the one reference form and also the research statement form. Which is for the research statement form, this is compulsory because we need to make sure that what your research field is aligned with this potential supervisor that we can give to you or provide to you.
All right, Tashmi, I hope you will get an answer. All right, are you if you interested, then you can knock us for next procedure. Definitely, our team will guide you properly, inshallah. So now we are successfully done almost. All right, so now we're going to conclude. Okay, just receive another questions. I'm showing. I don't know how Shakil. Do you offer any scholarship fund for PhD?
So we do have, as I mentioned earlier, we do have the MMU Research Achiever Scholarship. So it will be based on your CGPA during your master degree. So if let's say you have a very good CGPA 3.6 and above, then you can apply for the scholarship. But if you are taking master by research, then you need to have minimum 2 index journal for you to be eligible to apply. And then after that, go for the assessment in order for you to get the scholarship.
All right, thank you. Answer the questions. Now, dear audience, we are going to in the live sessions. You know, as early we discuss about MMU. So I hope you will get everything through the live sessions. If you any confused, then just let us know. Definitely, we will guide you. And so, from your side, last sentence.
Okay, thank you very much for all the students who are joining the session. So hopefully that this session can give you not I think not hopefully that this session can give you like more information and insight about MMU. Then if like you want more to know more details about MMU, you can just refer to Mr. Abu Musa, or maybe you can just reach out to us through our website, or maybe through our email, then we will assist you. Thank you very much for your time, and hopefully that we can see you, inshallah, in MMU.
And thank you very much. Join up with us, Miss Azimah Mahmoud and Nurul Ashiqini. Alright, dear audience, ভালো থাকবেন আমাদের এই লাইভটা প্রথম থেকে একদম শেষ পর্যন্ত দেখবেন you will get all of question answer from this live session. Allah Hafiz.